All right, man. So we're finally done with the build. Can we play some freaking golf?
We're not done yet.
What?
No, we're not done.
We're not done yet.
Okay. There's one last thing. We talked about it in our first video.
What? Oh, man.
We've got to hang Tiger up.
Oh, I forgot, man.
And I have just the spot.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now we can play some golf. Go in. No Oh! Hey guys, welcome back to WSBG. My name is Jake. If you're just joining us, we've been in a series on building our very own home golf simulator, and that series is actually going to come to an end today. This video will be the final video of us mainly constructing our simulator. We're going to show you the rest of the things we've done, including putting this curtain up that I'll tell you about here in just a second, mounting some TVs, doing some cord hiding, just some basic final steps to get this golf simulator up and running. Now, if you're liking the content so far, I have a couple favors to ask you. Number one, click that subscribe button below. It helps us out so much. When we see more subscribers, we are seeing tangible bumps in the amount of views and everything, and we want this content to reach as many people as possible. So if you are subscribed right now, thank you so much. It means the world to Alan and I. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and click that button. Set yourself up for success so you see all of the good golf content we have coming up here shortly for you guys. And finally, if you've just discovered us with this video, we have a series called We Built a Golf Simulator. This is actually video 5 of a 5-video series. We have 4 more videos right behind this one that show you exactly step by step how we've gotten to this point. Go ahead and click those, watch them. I think you'll enjoy them. I've had a ton of fun building this, and I think you'll have fun watching how we did too. Now, in the background, you've been seeing us start the process of hanging this beauty curtain above our Carl's Place enclosure. This is simply for looks. It's also protecting that gas meter in case somehow a ball went above the enclosure. I doubt that that's ever going to happen, but this is going to offer a little bit of protection. We're actually just stapling the fabric that we got from Joann Fabrics up to the ceiling. There's coupons for Joann Fabrics, but I'm sure you can find something pretty similar on Amazon if you're just looking for a black fabric. All right, guys, it's the next day. It got late on us last night after installing that curtain over the screen, which looks fantastic, by the way. Today, we've got a couple goals. First of all, we want to put curtains on the side to hide all the stuff, and then we're going to do some cord management. But first, we want to install our TV over this tool chest right here. We've had this TV, we got it at Target actually a year or two ago on super clearance, and we've kept it in the box for an occasion like this. We knew there'd be some use for a TV down the road, and this is it. This TV is going to act as our main watching. So when you're not playing, when some people are sitting here kind of waiting for their turn, we'll have a game on, we'll have YouTube, we'll be watching our own videos maybe. That might be a little weird, I don't know. But we'll have something on that TV because that one right there acts as our computer monitor. Traditionally, mounting TVs is difficult at best, right? You have to do lag bolts and anchors and all sorts of really troubling and time-consuming things. When we moved to this house, I found a brand new mount that has made mounting TVs revolutionary. Alan and I have said that it's the best thing since sliced bread, and I would have to agree with that. We can mount a TV in under 10-15 minutes now with the Hang Smart Easy Install TV mount. As you can see, no studs required, up to 100 inches TV, and we have a 75 or 80 inch one mounted in our living room right now, and this thing holds 150 pounds. So we're going to get this thing unboxed. We're going to walk you through exactly how you install it and show you just how easy it is, because man, if we thought the foam that Carl sent us was idiot proof, how they labeled it, this is even more idiot proof.
All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and take the mount out of the box here. Just kind of quickly explain, what's going on with the box. it's amazing that it comes in such a small box and it holds so much weight. Jake was saying, this is an absolute game changer. I have installed dozens of televisions in my long life, and I cannot even adequately express how great this thing is. And we're not trying to be over the top here, but this thing is amazing. So it comes with a couple spacers which go in the back of the TV if you want to have it off, so it's sitting flat on the wall, so it's not at an angle at all. Okay, comes with this great little pouch here, and I'm going to go ahead and grab some scissors so that I can open this.
First of all, let's talk about how organized we are all of a sudden.
Oh yeah.
This is all the frequently used items, and yours truly installed that.
So it comes with a tape measure looking thing and a level. So this thing right here, you actually tape up to the wall, okay? And what it does is it gives you a template for you to hang the mounts on, and a template so that you know where to put the mounts on the back of your television depending upon the screws and the mounts that go on the back of the TV. So that's great because that goes on the wall. And then they give you a little level that actually sticks to the tape measure just like that, so that you make sure that it's level, so that you can make sure that the TV's sitting up straight and it doesn't look goofy or anything like that. Okay, now these next pieces right here, this is the truly what's crazy. These items right here, which are actually made of like kind of some type of like a fiberglass or plastic or whatnot, these are what you mount on the back of the television, okay, and then or on the wall, I'm sorry, and then these hooks are what hook to the back of your TV that hold it up. So you use the template here that they give you, the tape measure template. And you see how it goes right over the hole so that you can tell where to put it. Okay, we're going to go over to the TV here in a minute. We're going to show you how this goes on the back of the TV so that you can measure where you want to put the mounts when you mount this up on the wall like this. That way you have a template where you know exactly where to put the mounts. Goes right on like that. So you leave, and then you actually just leave this up after you're done. You just maybe tear off the ends, but this actually stays up on the wall just to make it even easier for you to figure out. These items right here, which are the two hooks, these are the ones that are actually screwed onto the back of the television. Just like that. That's simple. These hooks are all there is. These are what actually hang on the wall once you mount it. So you mount this on the wall, okay, using the template. These are attached to the back of the television, and then you literally hang the TV on it like that.
It's so easy, guys.
It's incredible.
So we'll start this process.
Yeah.
We'll kind of do, I guess we'll do a time lapse, or maybe we'll just film it real quick.
Yeah.
Because it's going to take no time at all, but super easy. Well, we're excited to show you. So Alan here is taking that strip that came with the mount and placing it on the back of the TV, lining it up on the holes that you would typically use to mount the bracket. On this one, we're going to mount the hooks too. Our TV actually came with screws that were compatible, but the mounting kit comes with an absolute ton of screws and spacers to fit any size screw hole or TV. I can't even tell you how thorough the amount of hardware that they give you. We've actually used this mount 5 times now. This will be our 5th time, and we have so much extra hardware. So don't worry if your TV didn't come with screws. The kit will have the proper screws for you. I virtually guarantee it. Now here he's putting the sticky level on that same paper. This paper actually just stays on the wall behind the TV moving forward. You actually just mount the hooks right above it and use those targets. Alan will explain that here in a second. You'll use tacks to put that up. Here he puts one side up with the tack. We already measured where we wanted the mount to sit. And you'll see him put the tack in that hole that's actually got a tack below it to show you where it goes. And then he will hold the strip up, making sure it's level using that bubble sticky level that's on there. Those levels are pretty accurate. We've double checked it 4 times now and haven't had any issues. He'll make sure it's straight, just like he's pointing at, and then he'll throw the tack in the other side, and then we'll be ready to move on to the next phase of the Hang Smart TV mount.
All right, guys, so we got the hooks mounted on the back of the TV. You saw us do that already. Super easy. We used the same screws that came in the back of the TV, so it made it super easy. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to the wall, and as you saw in the video, we mounted the tape. It told us when we measured it that we're going to use the yellow gold-ish color right here. So when you're mounting this up, we obviously marked where we wanted to center the TV to match the other one that we've mounted. We won't put that on film because that took a few minutes. But when you're mounting this up, because this is where the template is going to show you where to put the nails, be sure that you do your very best job to get the level to where the bubble's right in the middle, okay? So that makes it level regardless of the floor, regardless of your wall. You want the TV to be mounted at a level spot. And to make it even easier, when we told you this thing was dummy proof, clearly we needed that. When you mount these things up here, they actually give you a pretty good sized tack. You want to hold this up there, and as you can see, the red marks behind it, like little bullseyes, to show you exactly where to put it. They give you a tack to stick in this hole right up here so that you don't have to hold the mount when you go to hammer in, because it would be really difficult to hold this and hammer if you was, because you literally do this by yourself, okay? I recommend 2 people. So they make it real easy, they make it really difficult for you to mess up, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and put the other mount up, we're gonna go ahead and hammer them in, and it'll be ready to take the TV.
Gosh, that's easy.
Yep. That really shows how easy it was. A couple of things I want to make sure that I point out. You notice when I set the nails up in there, they're coming in at an angle. That's the way it's supposed to be. Resist the urge to try to put them in straight, because it's what most people think a nail should do. The other thing is super important, guys, is don't over hammer the nails in there. You're putting nails directly into drywall. If you hit it too hard, once you get to the end there, how I kind of just barely tapped it in, you want to make sure that you do that so you don't tear the drywall and make the bracket go down, because it'll make it uneven. And just like that, that was so easy, guys. And you know what made it even easier? That we used the best hammer made, which is a DeWalt hammer.
So Black & Decker is the parent company of DeWalt. In case you're watching, hit us up. We would love a sponsorship from DeWalt.
Yes, we would.
I mean, we keep them in business, don't we?
We do indeed. Everything in here is yellow.
Well, except for the really ugly, nasty Milwaukee. We can't talk about that.
No.
That was a gift, and
The name that won't be spoken.
yeah, exactly. So now all we have to do is lift this TV up.
Yep.
And we're done. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
How long was that? 10 minutes?
If we weren't videoing, 7.
Yeah, I mean,
it's amazing.
legitimately the best product ever.
Yeah.
We are going to link this in our Amazon description. We're going to link it to Amazon.
In the description. We'll put the link in our description to Amazon where we purchased it.
Thank you.
Like that?
Everything, as always, in the description. For right now, we've got this mounted. We need to work on some cords. It's terrible around here. It's looking a little scuzzy. I mean, you can even see this really nice duct tape, masking tape job we've done on that cord. So we're gonna hop on that now and show you exactly how we're gonna do some cord management around here.
Yeah, let's do it.
So I debated whether to keep this footage of us mounting the cord hider in or not, whether you guys would think it was interesting, but I figured it would actually give us a good time to talk about what the content's gonna look like moving forward on the channel. We're going to stick to our regular upload schedule. We'll keep that updated in the description above on our channel. But we're going to be posting mostly us playing golf. There will be some indoor golf on our simulator. There will be some outdoor golf playing on the course. We hope to play some courses in real life that we also have on the sim to then kind of compare and contrast. How that would look is maybe one video playing 9 holes on the simulator, one video playing 9 holes on the simulator again for a full 18. Then going out to the course, again, a 9-hole video and then another 9-hole video. And then our idea is possibly recreating some of the shots that maybe Alan and I wish we had back on the real course in GS Pro to then be able to, maybe pick a different club or hit it solid instead of, blading a shot or whatnot. There's going to be a ton more of that. We're going to play the courses that the pros are playing, the week of those events. There's going to be a lot of content, and we have a lot of ideas. If you have stuff that you want to see specifically, throw that in the comments below. We would love to hear what you guys want to see, and we will do our best to make it happen. All right, and just like that, we got that HDMI cord that goes from the projector down to our computer, completely locked into that cord cover. We'll link the stuff that we used in the description, but it was awesome. That HDMI cord being a 50-foot cord was a pretty beefy round size, so we had to use the bigger stuff. But yeah, overall, super happy with it. So much better than it being a disaster with tape and everything else, zip ties, just completely ugly. That cleans it up, makes it a little bit more picture perfect. Now we're going to move on to throwing some cord cover over the HDMI cable that goes to this TV, the power cord, and then the power cord on that TV. Now, one note about using cord hiding plastic or channel and the HangSmart TV mount, those pucks that Alan showed in the very beginning that come in the kit with the HangSmart mount, you're going to need to use those if you want your TV to sit flush. If you've got one cord that might be a little thicker than the other, you're going to need those spacers to ensure that the TV sits an even amount on both sides away from the wall. Super easy to do, but we were frustrated on our very first TV until we realized what those spacers were for, and then everything sat flush from there. All right, and just like that, we've got the cord all hidden around the TVs. Now it's time to take care of the big ugly elephant in the room over here. If you want to walk with me, Alan. Covering up all of our storage. Obviously that is very unsightly. We have a solution. Alan actually cooked it up doing a little bit of shopping on Amazon. We'll go ahead and show you what it is.
All right, guys, so we said we were going to show you how we were going to cover up this very unsightly mess back here. I mean, every garage has this unsightly mess, and it's stuff that we have to live with. So I went on Amazon, and I'll tell you, for very inexpensive, and we'll put links down in the description of the video for it, but it's got like a tension bar, for hanging curtains or a shower curtain or something to that effect. And then I bought these nice 108-inch curtains, and these were very inexpensive. I'm talking, they were like $15 each, so super, super cheap. Then I went up here and I hung some brackets up here on the edge, some hooks just to hang it by. So I'm gonna go up there and hang this one first and show you how that's gonna work. Just like that, so easy. Mounting the hooks probably took longer than getting the pole and getting the curtains right. So super easy though, turned out great. Super easy solution. You can move it back and forth if you ever need to access your stuff, just like having a set of curtains in your house. All right, so this next one though, I will say was a little bit more difficult in the sense that it's so long. So I got up there and I measured exactly the distance between the back of the wall and the back of this center beam that's going here, so I could use it like a tension rod, the kind that you just kind of slide in there and tighten up. I actually had to buy 2 sets of the same rod to get it to the right configuration. One full one from the factory was a little bit short. It has adjustable ends, but I did have to spend a little bit of time figuring out the right size and the right combination of these poles that are interchangeable. But I did get 2, but it ended up working out because I needed a couple extras to do the small one. So I'm gonna go ahead and get up there and show you how this one works. And it's just like that, guys. It worked out so great, such an inexpensive solution. And you know what? This is going to serve a couple different purposes. Actually, obviously, to keep it looking good, but I think this is also going to help if there's an errant shot or a shank. This is going to help impact the ball or take some impact from the ball. And obviously, if we ever need to get anything, just like opening up curtains in your house, super easy.
That thing is Mount Trash Kilimanjaro. Yes. I don't know what we want to call it.
Yes, and mind you, this is much less trash than we started with too, so we were able to pare it down. But look, guys, that's actually a wrap for the build on the sim. We're so excited. We're about, I'd say 99% done. I think there'll probably be a couple little tweaks. We might, here and there, maybe stretch out the turf a little bit. But for the most part, we're done. We're so excited. And I tell you what, if there's anything that you see here that we bought, you can be able to see down in the description, some links to it, and you can get to that stuff, okay? And also, guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, down below, go ahead and click subscribe. And when you're also doing that, go ahead and put in the comments any course that you might want to see us play, because what we're really excited about is playing some courses now that we got the sim completely set up and working on our adequate golf swing for me, great golf swing for Jake.
I don't know. We're improving.
But we're improving, which is the best part. So we're really getting excited to go ahead and film some content on swinging and game improvement, which is really the purpose why we got the sim. It's fun, but the build is over and we're super happy. And you know what, guys? We thank you so much for subscribing. And you know what? As we always say, keep it straight.
Wait, what a perfect day. How did it manifest? I've been on top if I drive.